Hey, good morning. This is Joe from Citrus County Porch Life, bringing you the AA Word of the Day for February 22nd, 2025. And today this would be Saturday. I get mixed up when I start to get a few of these videos in the bank. I forget what day I'm on. It's actually Tuesday, and I'm taping for Saturday because I'm going to have a very busy weekend, and I don't like to get behind. And the word is guidance. This means a belief in a creator who is all power, justice, and love, a God who intends for me a purpose, a meaning, and a destiny to grow, however halting, towards his own likeness and image, as Bill sees it, page 51. As I began to understand my own powerlessness and my dependence on God as I understand him, I began to see that there was a life which, if I could have it, I would have chosen for myself from the beginning. It is through continuing work of the steps in life in this fellowship that I learned to see that there is a truly better way into which I am being guided. As I come to know more about God, I am able to trust his ways and his plans for me, and his plans for the development of my character. Quickly or not so quickly, I grow towards his image and likeness. I'm going to pause for a second. Oh, I spilled coffee on the paper. So this thing, I grow towards his image and likeness. In Orthodox terms, we would call this theosis. We would become more and more godlike. And Paul spoke of it in his letters, where he said he became man so that man might become like God. And this is a daily quest for us to become closer and closer to his image and likeness. And the perfect venue for doing that is the steps. It helps us grow spiritually. And I didn't see that when I first came in. I thought the steps were more of an annoyance, to tell you the truth. But then as I got into them, I could see their value. And I go to a bunch of different meetings when I can get to them. I like speaker meetings. I love to hear people's experience, strength, and hope. I know that comes out during steps. But, I also like books that read the Big Blue Book, 12 and 12. I like tradition meetings. Just about any kind of meeting that I like. And then some of the step meetings I've been to aren't really in-depth. They just cover the step, and they don't require you. No one discusses a personal inventory like you do if you do a step study. And the step studies exist like in Celebrate Recovery, a Christian-based almost 12-step program. They kind of combine some of the steps. I've been to those too. They have quite a few of them down here, not too many back where I lived up in Rhode Island. And a destiny to grow, however haltingly, towards his own likeness and image. And I can see that changing myself, and believe me, I'm not trying to brag, but as I get deeper into the Word and read the Word every day, the way I work things is I read 3 chapters of the Old Testament, 3 of the New Testament, and I read 15 Psalms. and that's my daily reading, and I get through it. Who knows? In almost a year. That's what I say, because it just drives me nuts if I can't do things to a certain perfection. So if I'm going to do it in a year and they give you daily assignments, if I miss one, I get a lot of cognitive dissonance, let me put it that way. So I'm glad that I finally saw the purpose of the steps. In some meetings you go to, they're very the opposite of conservative, so the steps are optional, but I believe that you've got to keep very close to the steps for that spiritual growth. You've got to keep the amends coming. You've got to keep that personal inventory, and when you're wrong, promptly admit it. I really believe that. So, God bless you all. Have a safe and sober Saturday, and we will talk to you tomorrow.